So you've got a notice from the Virginia DMV, or maybe a judge mentioned a driver improvement course. It can feel a little overwhelming, right? Well, don't worry. We're going to break down everything you need to know to clear up your driving record and get you back on the road feeling confident. Okay, let's dive right in. If you're a driver here in Virginia, you're probably watching this because you've gotten some points from a traffic ticket, or you've been told directly by the DMV or a court that you need to take a class. Whatever the reason, you're looking for answers, and that's exactly what we're here to do. It really boils down to a few key reasons. Maybe it's not a choice. The court or the DMV has ordered you to do it. Or maybe you're being proactive. You might want to get ahead of a ticket, add some positive safe driving points to your record, or even see if you can snag a discount on your car insurance. Now, before we get any further, there's one really important thing to call out. If you have a commercial driver's license, a CDL, the courses we're about to discuss will not work for you. The DMV has different requirements for CDL holders, so you'll need to look for a different kind of program. All right, let's start with the one most people need, the standard 8-hour driver improvement course. Just think of this as the foundational tune-up for your driving record. It's the most common solution for a reason. So, the official name is the Virginia Driver Improvement Clinic. It's a DMV-approved course, and its purpose is pretty straightforward. Help you check the box for any court or DMV orders, clean up your record, and honestly, make you a better, more defensive driver so you can avoid this whole situation in the future. So, just to be crystal clear, this is the course for you in a few specific situations. 1, you've got demerit points from a moving violation. 2, a judge has flat out ordered you to take a class. Or 3, you're just voluntarily trying to add those 5 safe driving points to your record. If any of those sound like you, you're in the right place. But what if your ticket was for something a little more serious? I'm talking about a reckless or aggressive driving charge. Well, that's a different animal, and it requires a more intensive program, the 12-hour RADEP course. And you can see the difference right here. It really comes down to the time and the focus. The standard 8-hour course is for general stuff. But for those reckless and aggressive driving charges, you're looking at a longer 12-hour course. And see that structure? It's not just one long class, it's actually split into 2 distinct parts. So what is RADEP? It stands for Reckless Aggressive Driver Education Program. It's a special 12-hour program specifically designed for drivers who've been charged with those non-alcohol-related offenses that fall into that road rage category. So, what kind of driving are we talking about here? Well, think about things that really put other people at risk. Stuff like tailgating, speeding when it's pouring rain, weaving through traffic, ignoring stop signs, or just not yielding the right of way. The whole point of RADEP is to target the mindset that leads to these really dangerous moves. And this part is absolutely crucial to understand. You can't just jump into the RADI specific part. It's a 2-step process. First, you have to complete the standard 8-hour driver improvement program. Then, and only then, can you take the second part, that specialized 4-hour session focused on reckless and aggressive driving. Okay, so now you know which course you need. The next logical question is, how do you actually get it done? The good news is you've got options that can fit your schedule and how you like to learn. You can do it the old school way in a classroom with an instructor, which is great if you like that structure. Or you can do it online, which offers total flexibility. You can do it anytime, anywhere. But here's a huge warning. If a judge ordered you to take this course, you must check with the court to make sure they'll accept an online certificate before you sign up. Seriously, don't skip that step. Whichever way you go, online or in person, there's a final exam at the end. You've got to show you were paying attention, and to do that, you'll need to score at least an 80% to pass. And once you pass, congratulations, you'll get that all-important document, the official Virginia DMV Certificate of Completion. This is your proof. It's what you'll give to the court, the DMV, or maybe even your insurance company to show that you've done what you needed to do. So you did it. You put in the hours. You passed the test. Now what? What's the actual payoff for all that effort? Well, let's talk about the real-world benefits, because there are quite a few. This is a huge one. For most drivers, completing the course lets you earn 5 safe driving points on your record. Think of these points as a safety net. They can help cancel out negative points you might have now or act as a buffer for any future mistakes. It's a great perk. So really, when you step back and look at it, this is about so much more than just getting out of trouble. You're satisfying the court, you're boosting your record with positive points, you might even save some money on insurance, and you walk away a smarter, safer, and more confident driver. It's a total win-win.
So at the end of the day, it's not just about fixing a ticket. It's about deciding what you want your driving future to look like. This course isn't a punishment, it's a tool. It's the most direct way for you to take control, put this whole thing behind you, and make the road ahead safer for everyone.